Havik Performance interview, scene 1, take 1. My name's Mike Jaawani, and this is my performance shop, Havik Performance. So I am Mike Jaawani. I am the owner. I kind of helped start all of it, or I did start all of it. And I kind of fit in just about everywhere. There are some days I wrench, there are some days that I'm doing paperwork, there are days where I'm dealing solely with all of our customers. We're doing marketing or just about everything. If you can think of what a business owner does, it's just a little bit of everything and continuing to make sure that we build the correct teams to continue to grow the company the way that we want to grow the company. We started Havik, and it started out as like a everyday performance shop. I started doing more and more Viper work. A customer of mine had a collection of Vipers at the time, and we started growing with his collection, maintaining that stuff. And as we did more and more Viper work, we began to specialize in the Vipers, and now it's grown to the point of we do everything from maintenance to head and cam, twin turbo builds. So it's really grown from that time in 2017 to even there's a car behind you just right now that's a 1,300 wheel horsepower twin turbo build that we're doing. We've created a great team that all gets to work together great. They all get along, and we're all working together to make sure that we put out an excellent product at the end of the day to make sure that we keep our customers happy. And that goes for Vipers, that goes for the Porsches we worked on, that goes for the Lamborghinis we've worked on. If it has a motor, 4 wheels, and you want anything performance done, we're doing it. It's not just Vipers. Now, again, we do specialize them and love them, but we like anything with power. So as we've continued to work on the Vipers, we've really realized that there are a lot of parts that you can't source anymore. So we've started rebuilding and figuring out ways on how to fabricate new parts to make sure that we keep these cars alive. We've started at first at doing spark plug wires. We're doing basically all the generation water pumps with upgraded impellers so they flow more coolant and it's just overall better for the car. We've started doing valve covers to adapt for higher lift rockers and higher lift cams. We're working on intakes and a couple other different items next. As we build our twin turbo kits, we're doing custom manifolds, but of course that's all in-house. We don't ship just the manifold. You'd have to ship us the car for us to put those manifolds in, because we like to make sure that they're perfect and everything fits correctly. I learned what people wanted and learned how their cars need to be taken care of. And then you really just learn like the PR aspect of it and like how to work with people and like always keep them updated. And that was kind of how moving forward into stuff was always everyone's biggest complaint for all other performance shops is no one would ever update them. So like I made that more of a priority of sending them pictures of what's going on with their car, or hey, we're waiting for parts, or hey, we're gonna move forward on this and we're still waiting on that sort of thing. But you learn all that as you deal with people. Like just open the communication aspect of it and then things usually go better. One of the things that I really like to tout about our shop is I keep cars inside. Outside of, if it's nice out during the day, we'll pull some things out, but they're always stored inside during the night, anytime, any sort of weather. We always have the cars inside, and that's one of the big things that our customers seem to really appreciate and enjoy, because at the end of the day, these cars are their babies and we have to treat them as such. The Viper was always my dream car. It was always the dream car growing up. I'm very fortunate to be able to work on the cars all the time and manage people's collections that have them. I haven't really stretched to go buy one. I did things like put this new facility up. So that's where I've been shoveling all my money back into the business instead of going out and buying toys. So then I can provide a better service overall because I'm putting all the money that I do make back into the company. So as far as the coolest one or my favorite one that's ever been through, we really got involved heavily with like the Gen 2, Gen 3, building our own custom head and cam kit cars. But my favorite one was a 97 blue and white Gen 2. We had a Venzano interior done in it, so it has a Gen 5 seats, it has Gen 5 interior style dash, It has our head and cam, it has a ton of suspension work, and the car's just a blast to drive down the road, and it's not overly bearingly loud. It's overall a really good build and a really good project, and I really like the way the NA head and cam cars perform. The car currently behind me on the lift is a Dodge Challenger. Yes, it is. I fuck it up all the time. I can't tell you how many times I've called that thing a Charger, but it is in for a transmission rebuild. It's also in for, we're going to update the carburetors and get them to perform better and actually tune the car. He had some drivability issues before, so once the trans gave, now it's really time for us to go through the whole car and make sure that it's all good and up to snuff. So we started out as Vipers, but it really grew into just about anything performance related. Now we're here, we're in the new building. We're able to keep it clean, do what we want to do in here, and really knock it out of the park on a lot of these jobs that we're doing.